Peace, infinite waters diving deep once again. We're out here in nature, baby. The leaves saying hi. You're less anxious if you are like this. Let's just, woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Now I get thousands of messages from beautiful deep divers who are going through a lot of anxiety right now. Is that you? Do you feel anxious? Have you ever felt a lot of anxiety? Do you know what it feels like? Do you know what people with anxiety are going through right now? Well, alas, I've been there. I've dealt with a lot of anxiety, and I know what it's like. It is so uncomfortable to have a lot of anxiety, especially when we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Let me share with you what's helped me along my journey deal with anxiety, because I know what it's like. I've been there, done that, and got the anxiety t-shirt just like that. There are certain things we do that make our anxiety a lot worse than it has to be. And there are certain things we can do that can literally make our anxiety disappear, just like this. And then it's back again. Don't worry about it. It went away for a few seconds. That's all that matters. You're less anxious if you are like this. If you are only focusing, wait for it, on what is in front of your, wait for it, nose, then you will feel less anxious. Right now, okay, I see a camera. Whoa, a bird just flew by. That's a beautiful tree over there. Now, all anxiety emanates, it comes from the desire to escape the present moment. Slow motion this side. Are you always trying to get somewhere? Not happy where you are right now? Like, I love where I am right now, but there was a time along my early journey, I was very uncomfortable with where I was, because I used to be in crowded buses and trains and crowded city streets, and I'm like, get me out of here. So then I came to nature and all the anxiety started to disappear. When you are present, when you are practicing the power of now, the power of being present, not trying to go over there, no, not trying to go over there, definitely not. That crocodile's over there. Just stay where you are. Find the power where you are right now. And what helped me to do that was to actually say, okay, I gotta love where I am. You see, if you don't love where you are, chances are you are gonna wanna do a disappearing act. You are really gonna wanna run away. So you gotta actually love where you are. Go to beautiful spaces, get your butt into nature. You probably won't find any Wi-Fi connection. Wi-Fi signal around here, no. But I promise you, you will find a better connection. Slow motion this side. You're less anxious if you are unashamedly you. You're not apologizing for who you are. Look, can I get a hello? Someone just walked past right now, and I still said it. This is who I am. I'm not gonna hide to make you feel more comfortable. It took a long time for me to develop confidence. You see, if you have a lot of anxiety, it comes from sometimes not truly being happy with yourself. Sometimes you don't like the way you look, you don't like your body. There's always something, isn't there, like you don't like about yourself. And that's okay. Like, it's okay to have a little bit of anxiety. That's natural. But the more you actually love yourself 100%, accept yourself 100%, you will find that you will have a lot less anxiety. Because once again, if you are always trying to be someone else, you're going to feel really anxious. Because guess what? I got news for you. You can never be them. That's right, get the tissues out. So sorry. You can only be the best version of you. That's awesome, because nobody is like you. If they are, then they're probably your twin. Right? So stop apologizing for how awesome you are. You're less anxious if you stop trying to live someone else's life. Like, I know what it's like. Everybody's in your ears, like this ear and that ear. Wait a minute, I hear a bird up there, right? And everybody's telling you what to do with your life. Go and work here, go and work there, study, do this, do that. And you're like, please, can I just have like a moment of silence to myself? That's better, right? And then the anxiety starts to disappear. If you can realize that you only want to live the life meant for you, not the life for other people. So many times we put our dreams on hold, we put our visions on hold, we put our desires on hold because we're trying to please other people, and it's time to say, stop. I'm so sorry, I can't do it. I can only be the best version of me, right? Once you have that confidence to say that, you will find your anxiety, it will start to fade away. Many times we get caught because we listen to the wrong people. Oh, but Ralph, they told me to go and work there. But did you want to do it? It's time to reclaim your power. Slow motion this side. I learned that secret, and then my anxiety started to fade away. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Like I'm listening to music right now, right? Because if you listen to people sometimes who don't have your best interests at hand, you're gonna end up taking their advice, and it's gonna lead you into dark corridors, and you're gonna be like, what am I doing here, right? What the hell am I doing here? Whereas you could come to nature. You're less anxious. 7-day vegan challenge, like so many people are doing it and it feels great. Someone wrote to me saying day 3. I'm like, great, right? It starts with the food. Like when I started to eat more plant-based foods, my anxiety started to, where did it go? Come back, anxiety, come back. Just disappears. Double M. More, what? Magnesium, that's right. Watercress, the most nutrient-dense vegetable on the planet. Apart from E3 Live, right? Complete source of protein. But watercress is up there, right? Full of magnesium. Watercress is full of magnesium. Magnesium calms your nerves. Like a lot of people are like having anxiety attacks, and I used to, and I realized it was because I was eating a whole load of trash foods, junk foods, greasy foods, right? Oily foods. I love coconut oil, and that's healthy, right? Just the wrong kind of oils, right? So remind yourself that, look, if you wake up to a beautiful green juice, apricot juice, acai juice, right? You're going to feel better about yourself, but also if you're eating a lot of leafy greens, you have now the magnesium inside of your body to calm your nerves, right? It's that simple. You're less anxious if you're not so concerned about winning. Oh, I don't care about winning. Really? No, I don't care about winning. Or losing. I don't care about winning or losing. But Ralph, yes. What's the fun in? What's the fun? Like, what's the fun in it right now? Who said that? It's still even now more fun. When you take away that desire just to win or the fear of losing, now you actually enjoy the process. Now you actually have a lot more fun. Slow motion this side. Like I talked about, highly successful people are only in competition with themselves. And I realized what made me less anxious was saying, okay, I get it now. It's not about winning. It's not about losing. It's about the experience. That's all. It's just about the experience, because there is no destination. There is no finish line. Life is like a marathon. Day 143, right? Day 1051, right? You'll be saying that forever. Don't worry about it. It's fun, right? It's about the experience. You're less anxious when you realize this, that many of us, we have a fear of the future because we are not taking care of the present. Slow motion this side. When uncertainty looms in the air, right? When you're afraid of what's going to happen next. Did you know that was going to happen next? Right? That's what anxiety feels like. You never know what's going to happen next, so you're trying to control everything. Right? I became less anxious when I realized that I can't control everything. I've got to let it happen, let it be, and let it come. Oh, whole load of water just went all over me, right? It's about surrendering to the ebb and the flow of life. We can't control everything. So sorry about that, but we can't, right? So you got to learn how to surrender. And when you realize that so long as you are taking care of the present moment, look what I'm doing right now. Getting high, basically. I'm taking care of the present moment. I'm not worried about what's going to happen in 5 seconds because I just was breathing in that good ass prana, baby. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm so preoccupied with the present moment. I'm not even worried about what's going to happen in the future because I'm happy right now. The future is only a continuation of present moments. Let me repeat that. The future is only a continuation of present moments. Say it one more time. The future is only a continuation of present moments. So people with anxiety of planet Earth, check this out. All you have to do is just be happy in the present moment. And then the future will take care of itself. Slow motion this side. But of course, if the present moment, you're very panicky and anxious, the future is going to look like that too, right? So I started to meditate a lot more. I started to practice mindfulness meditation, which is this beautiful art of really tapping into every single sense, right? Tapping into all of your senses. What am I listening to right now? DJ Khaled? What? Birds, right? What am I breathing in right now? Wait a minute. Okay, that's that good ass prana. What am I seeing right now? Okay, I'm staring into a camera. That's good. But I'm so aware of what's taking place. I'm fully grounded in the present moment. I'm not worried about the future. Actually, I am. No, I'm not worried about the future, right? When you fall in love with the present, that's why it's called a gift, right? You're less anxious when you stop hanging around people that are not meant for you. How many times have you just gone out just to go out? You're surrounding yourself with a bunch of people. You don't even know their names to begin with. You don't even know what you're doing there. And more so, you ain't even had breakfast yet. Of course you're gonna be anxious. I don't blame you. I've been in those situations, right? Sometimes a friend invites you to go out with them, and then you meet a whole bunch of other people, and you're like, they're talking about stuff, and you're like really not into that, and you're feeling really anxious right now because you're like, why did I come? And I've learned this. Sometimes you gotta express yourself. Like, learn to say no when you want to say no, and learn to say yes when you want to say yes. Don't hold your tongue. Don't bite your tongue. Sometimes scream if you want to scream. I feel less anxious right now. So check this out. When I started to hang around people who were meant to be in my life, people who were rooting for me, I was rooting for them, I had less anxiety. So many times we surround ourselves with people who aren't meant to be in our lives. Why? How do we know this? They're not meant to be in our lives. Because as soon as they came around, what happened? My life became even worse, Ralph. Exactly, right? That's why you don't need these people in your life, right? You need people in your life that are going to scratch your back. You're going to scratch theirs, and you both are going to get along just fine, right? You're less anxious when you stop trying to force relationships which are not meant to be. Slow motion this side. But I love you. Look, choose people who choose you. That is what I learned along my journey. And that's why I have a lot less anxiety right now than I did before. Because before I was trying to force certain relationships, certain friendships, and now I don't have time for shallow talk, meaningless conversations, right? Meaningless conversations, dry conversations. I only have time and space for what is truly meant to be in my life. When you realize this, when you stop trying to force the shoe to fit, like Cinderella, go and watch it right now, right? Trying to squeeze your feet in, it's just not happening. Your heel is sticking out the other end. That's a sign it's not meant for you, right? We meet people along our journey and it's beautiful. We can learn a lot from people, but stop trying to force people to be in your life who aren't meant to be there. You got 100 other people waiting to spend time with you. Oh, they would love to be with you right now. And scratch your back. Oh, that feels good actually, right? So stop focusing on people who don't have love for you. You don't need those people in your life. Stop trying to force relationships which have a very short expiry date, right? It's about authentic connections, right? So that's what's helped me deal with anxiety. Authentic connections. And you know it because you just both have a beautiful chemistry, beautiful vibes, smiling at each other, right? It's a pretty good feeling. You're less anxious if you are focusing, on breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Breathing deep from the base of your spine. Many of us with shallow breathing, therefore we have a lot of anxiety. I have what I call total body awareness. You see, the subconscious mind, which controls 95% of our lives, this is responsible for behavior we're not even aware of. Like certain times you just do this and do that and you're like, why am I doing this? And that's your subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind is our body, basically. Body intelligence. So when you develop total body awareness, you say, okay, look at my shoulders right now. Are they really tense or am I relaxing them? Am I in a high power pose right now, right? Or a low power pose, right? I'm feeling really anxious right now. You want to relax. It's not the end of the world yet. Anyway, so I started to realize it has everything to do with posture. Anxiety has everything to do with tension. When I'm playing the guitar, I've been playing the guitar for about 15 years. Now, I realize I am very anxious if I'm playing the guitar and I have a lot of tension in my fingers. And then I learned from my guitar teacher many years ago that you have to have the floating arm, which is like you play the guitar like this. Kind of like you're doing a new dance. Let's get blown. Pharrell, what's up? Let's do the song, baby. Look, so the floating arm, effortless, right? When you become graceful in your movements, what? Not like that. Graceful in your movements, when you are floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee, you have less anxiety, right? When you become aware of how tense or relaxed your muscles are. What am I doing with my neck right now? Is my spine straight? Is my head up? Oh, that's a beautiful tree. You see what you see when you keep your head up? My head was down. Dog mess, don't worry about it. Look, so I started to realize you got to keep your head up. You got to feel relaxed within yourself. You got to start breathing in that good ass prana. And then you have less anxiety. You're less anxious when you stop trying to possess people. They're mine. When it comes to that in relationships, you see, relationships are not about possession. They are about appreciation. Slow motion this side. I've realized, believe it or not, and this was a hard one to swallow, nobody actually belongs to you. Right? Because we're like, that's my car right there. That's my laptop. And my wife, she's mine. My husband, he's mine. My girlfriend, she's mine. And my boyfriend, he's mine. And then they're like, what are you talking about? Right? People give themselves to us. It's a privilege. Don't think you own people like you own a car. You don't even own your car. Where did my car go right now? They towed it away. That's what happens. Now you're even more anxious, right? So anxiety disappears when you stop trying to own people and things and places and just, once again, let it happen, let it come, let it be. You're less anxious if you are like this. Like what, Ralph? Not so serious. As you can see, I don't edit any videos. I just do it in one take. And that's why I feel so comfortable, because I don't have to think about editing so much, right? I used to edit a lot of videos and it was a pain in the backside. I'm like, I just want to go to the beach right now. And that's what I'm doing. But more so, it creates so much relaxation when you just accept yourself 100%. I'm having a good time, a great time, a fabulous time when I'm out here in nature, baby. I'm not taking myself so seriously. And I can never make a mistake in nature. Watch this. Whoa. Isn't that cool, right? So, why so serious? Why so serious, right? When we can realize that life isn't all about being so serious. Like a lot of us are like, I gotta be serious because I want people to take me seriously. And now you have even more anxiety. So I started to realize we really gotta be more playful in life. And then you have a lot less anxiety. Like start to smile more, for goodness sakes. Why so serious, right? You're like this. I gotta put the stone face on all the time. No, that will only make your face... it's like, you look so beautiful when you smile. Just smile, for goodness sakes. Do it. You're less anxious if you realize it's okay to have anxiety every now and again. Slow motion this side. Like sometimes I have anxiety sometimes, and I'm like, it's okay. Every now and again, it's okay. It's not a crime to have anxiety. In fact, you can learn so much from anxiety. Like, what triggers you? What makes you happy? Why are you so anxious right now? And then you learn more about yourself, and then you go to the next level, and then you start becoming your greatest version. So just realize it's okay to have anxiety, and realize, deep divers, you are amazing, and have a beautiful day. And then you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? And there you have it. We're out here in nature. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Have a beautiful day. Infinite waters. Diving deep once again. Oh, this tree wants to come in the frame, by the way. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. You!